Welcome back, Coastal Bend. Meteorologist Diamond Dixon here with the live look at Saturday sky cam overlooking downtown Corpus Christi. Hope you've been enjoying your weekend so far. Had a little bit of a cold front push through earlier this morning, giving us a little bit of windy conditions, if you will. We did still warm up pretty nicely now, kind of hanging in the upper 70s, upper 60s, low 70s for the most part for most of our neighborhoods. As far as current winds, we're still seeing winds coming out of the northwest, more so increased by Corpus Christi here, as well as Port Aransas and Kingsville. But they're going to actually decrease overnight into our Sunday morning. As far as wind gusts, they'll pick back up again Sunday evening, just about kind of between the afternoon and evening hours, about 3 to 7 p.m., where we'll see them increase. And we also take a wind shift from the north to the southeast. Hopefully that'll help a little bit with the drier conditions that we're seeing since there's no rain really in the forecast this week. The past 10 hours, we were really warm between even 11 and all the way till about 6 p.m., hanging out in the 80s. We did get nice and warm. We've been seeing above normal temperatures pretty much for the past week or so, and that's about normal. As far as spring approaching, that we're going to start to see those warmer temperatures. We hit a high of 89 degrees today here in Corpus Christi, not breaking records, but still nonetheless, it's above normal. That average is about 76 degrees, and you see that we'll be above normal about all week long. Thursday, we take a dip. That's actually going to be the start of the spring season, and then we're going to be above normal again headed into the following week. Like I mentioned, no rain chances this week. Those chances remain pretty low for the most part, which is kind of a factor in that fire danger weather that we're seeing and why we mention the dry conditions so much. We're going to also pretty much hang out into the 60s for a good portion of our night from about 11 to 3. And by 4 a.m. we'll be about 57 degrees, hanging out in the 50s for the following up until our Sunday morning. Low 50s to start the day, about 53 degrees, 65 by 10 a.m. And then by that evening time is when we'll take that wind shift that you saw. Now, for forecast fire danger, you could see a little bit of a variation, a split variation between moderate high and very high for further west, and high for Corpus Christi, Lake Corpus Christi area. As we head into Sunday, you can see that very high kind of takes over a bit, and high remains along the coast, and even more so very high as we head into Monday. For humidity forecast, you can see just how low those values get as we head kind of into Sunday afternoon. You can see even single digits for Robstown, Alice, and Freer. But it does kind of get a little bit better as we head into overnight into our Monday. So once again, looking ahead to your next 7 days, we have some windy conditions ahead for Monday and Tuesday. Another cold front pushing through. Thursday, dropping those highs about 10 or so degrees there, followed by another weekend of windy conditions. Overall, a warm week ahead.